What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Hades.
Yes! Also, look at that carpet real quick.
Yeah,
That looks like a walrus.
yeah, he is a walrus.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to you? You just died? You just plain died. Like, nothing stabbed you, bludgeoned you, poisoned you, burned you, crushed you, blew you to bits, turned you to stone, but you're back here. Must have been those natural causes mortals talk about.
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll get you every time.
To be fair, crushed by rocks is a natural cause, technically.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
No.
Pretty much.
You have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like Nyx could just, like,
I found
roast
a boy.
him.
My mom.
She is one of the few people that could, but she's all about her binding oaths.
Yeah.
And I have to find her again. So
It's the only thing's keeping her power in check.
The ghoulish features of the much reviled Hound of Hell all soften instantly upon the mention of a certain name. Briefly then, the monster is at peace.
It's a good boy.
Only that one head, though. Don't pet the other heads. They don't like it. Poor middle head is just so lethargic.
This is okay.
Yeah, and we got some new renovations.
New stuff in the Great Hall, new stuff in the lounge. So we get superior.
Oh, I mean, we got a couple of diamonds.
Yeah, we could start getting Darker Thirst if we wanted, or we could save up for any of the other ones there.
So,
And
a bunch of new stuff for the lounge.
yep, which we still got to do those two first house repairs at some point here.
But I'm mostly interested in getting these going.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that I really, really like. Vanquisher's Keep is good. Vintage Nectar is good. The Chthonic Keys is potentially really good. I think the Brilliant Gemstones is probably the weakest one there, but even that is still pretty good.
I like getting Darker Thirst early just because that way we can get more gems, which will get us more things.
Yep.
And it snowballs.
Agreed.
Approved. Wouldn't mind an extra helping of
Do you want to
gemstones
also
while I'm
grab
ransacking out.
The improved money earns.
It's like because it's either that or
Wait for. Well, hold on. We got fish. Hold on.
oh, that's true.
Ew.
The second Meg. Hold on.
Here, you can have these.
Bass and a sea. Oh, that's right. I have the sea mare.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
jeez.
Those are some good fish.
Those are good fish.
So now. I can get
Greater plunder chests.
I like the sound of this one here, good
I'm gonna say,
contractor.
technically
Go
speaking,
make
you
it
can also
happen.
turn that into like 15 keys.
Can't afford that.
Yeah. But we got so much stuff we got unlocked.
That's true.
Achilles on break, I guess.
Achilles is not here either, huh?
Okay. Achilles on break. Alright, Meg, I'll talk to you real quick.
Give her a thingy thing.
Sure, why not?
Hey, Meg. I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes.
Well, no bribes. Don't you worry.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right?
Yeah, God. Somebody must
Zagreus,
have already given her
please
something.
tell me that the rumors
Oh,
are untrue.
dang.
You really vanquished him. Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Oh, with any luck.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take
Yeah,
it
he'll
out
take
on
it
you
standing
or
up.
all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will
Oh
not
man,
let
listen
that
to the
happen.
shades there.
Hey, I know you.
Oh,
Died to a thunderbolt.
Oh, look at Best Boy being on the Wall of Fame today.
Yeah.
Cerberus in the spotlight.
He's such a good boy. Also, Deuce is in the corner there. We'll say hi.
think I just have enough to...
How about this,
Do those
contractor?
two.
Yeah. We'll
Let's
clean
clean the
this
lounge.
place up.
Until Cerberus
At least clean up the fur and
Yeah.
the scratch marks.
Contractor, work
There.
approved.
Look. I don't want to live in a slobby place. Like, it's not upgraded, but at least it's clean.
Yeah. Deuce has got a lot of work to do, man. Oh, that opened up so many things. Gasp.
What's up, Thusa?
Hi, Your Highness. I just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are going to miss you around here. Okay, so, bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
She must go where people need her.
Okay. We don't have a lot more shadow, darkness,
We
but
don't.
one more point of failure.
Now, we also do have 2 ambrosia,
Yeah.
which we could turn into Titan's blood if we wanted to upgrade a weapon here.
Yeah.
I know that theoretically we need it long term and it's harder to obtain than blood, but...
Skelly's gone.
Why is
Ready,
Skelly's
Elysium.
gone?
You'll know me a weapon.
How's it going?
Alright, he's back now.
He needed a minute to load, I guess.
I'm gonna grab you.
Okay.
Fire.
Let's figure theirs.
Grant me the aspect of Eris.
Alrighty.
You know what? I'll talk to you in a second, Skelly. I will grab one more
blood,
Titan blood
so you
just so
can
I can
upgrade
upgrade
that
it
once.
again.
That's fair. Said long term you can farm everything, so it's not whatever.
I could use that.
Ooh, if you really wanted, you see the special thing in there was trading a blood for a diamond.
But I don't want to do that.
That's fair.
Diamonds are forever. We'll have them.
Skelly.
Again, talk to you in a second, Skelly. Official gun business.
Secrets.
Okay.
You're getting pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough to smack a guy like me right up against the wall and I'd go straight to pieces. Boom! You just remember, when you're duking it out, the walls are your friend.
Yeah.
Smack guys against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate.
Look, you can't fault him for that.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Look how close that egg is to leveling up.
Yeah, why not? I was gonna start leveling up my shackles.
Yeah,
But
the shackles also been worked on some.
did we wear them?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it is.
So. Either one's good.
Well, since I have the gun, I could also
Work on
take
Zeus.
take that because the Zeus with the thunder attack with the gun is pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good.
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Alright. You can always swap off
And
of it.
then we've never beaten it on 0 heat still, so we're gonna remain on 0 heat.
Okay.
Turning
As
back.
I say, you can pump it up to 1 heat so we can get more blood and diamonds if you want.
It's true, but we also need shadows
Life
and
is short
get this
and
done.
fraught with
True.
pain. Is that truly the life you yearn
Yeah,
for,
we
boy?
mortals really have it rough.
Yeah.
You know who else has it rough? Cerberus. Because he's a dog.
It's a deadless hammer!
Your attack does 40 base damage in a short spread,
But you have fewer bullets.
or my attack bounces to one additional foe.
Hey, especially if you're going to end up getting
Yeah.
the electricity on that.
Yeah, so I'll just bounce my attacks everywhere. Did it. So I want to be in the explosions, so I'll do more damage.
Yes.
More numbskulls?
Let's see, against those guys, you don't even have to worry about being in the explosion, honestly.
Yeah, but we gotta get in the habit.
That's fair.
What do we have here?
Alright. Zeusy!
Yep.
I do like Artemis, but for what I'm
That's
doing,
Athena.
I do like gods.
Yeah, I mean, again, all of the gods are good in different situations. There's definitely...
See, the problem is there's too many gods that start with the letter A.
There really are. You got Athena, you got Artemis, you got Ares, you got Aphrodite. And those are just the ones here. There's also, like, Apollo.
As I say, loath as she is to accept her role as part of our great family.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, lightning strike!
and we haven't gotten it yet.
That is exactly the one you wanted. Way more keys.
we do need more keys.
30 keys for
We
the
need
final
lots
mirror.
of keys. Just grab keys when they show up.
So now your bullets ricochet, and your bullets shoot electricity.
My bullets don't stun those guys. Key. Money.
Centaur hunt.
Start, if you will.
I won't.
Don't you try to get grabby with me.
How? How?
Like the way I did it. Twice.
Yep.
There we go. Alright, we got a little shop. I can't really afford anything. So, moving on.
It's good. Again, it is good to save your money with the way we've got our mirror set up, but...
Could you see the charge?
Get him! Get him!
Eat him, paw.
That's particularly awkward coming from Zagreus.
What are you talking about? He was his daddy. Oh,
Athena! You're so good defensively!
I want to get the Daedalus hammer that makes it so I don't have to reload.
You do really like that one.
That's because reloading is the worst.
That's because the weapon is really good, so it needs to have some sort of downside.
Have we gifted her anything yet?
I don't... I hit L.
I'm not going to anyway, because I'm going to save it for
Okay.
other stuff. Gods can wait.
Yeah.
Bop.
Whew.
Holy
Shield
yeah.
is Holy Shield is good.
I like Holy Shield. I like Holy Shield.
Yeah.
I like Holy Shield. And I want to take Holy Shield because I like Holy Shield. Also,
Athena into Athena.
More Athena. I keep calling her Artemis.
Artemis is the archer. Goddess of the moon and
Artemis.
Don't say that.
Can't tell me what to do.
Can't. It's merely a suggestion.
You can't suggest to me what actually you have to do.
I absolutely can. That's half my job over here. It's suggestions.
Yes. Oh. I've reconsidered because I was just like, these gods don't need it yet, and then I was just like, oh, but you gotta give them one so you can get the thing.
Yeah, keepsakes.
So I'll get one back from you.
In turn, I wish for you to have this with my compliments.
Lady Athena.
Yay!
Ow!
I'll be glad to take it.
No.
Ooh. So we need these because I haven't taken them yet, but bronze skin is stupid.
Bronze skin is very good.
I'm taking bronze skin.
Okay.
Bronze skin is one of my favorite things I can get from Athena, just because it's just take 10% less damage.
That said, my favorite thing to get from Athena requires a long chain of events.
The more damage for deflections, or
No,
like even longer chain of events?
Even longer chain of events. She's got one that's like 3 or 4 steps deep, but the end result is the immune to the next damage every 20 seconds.
Oh yeah. That's like a legendary one, though, isn't it?
Yes, but it's a legendary one, but it's like
all the legendary ones are good.
Three steps deep. Fish.
I'm not used to seeing a fish in these kind of things.
Yeah. They can show up within 8 rooms of the last time you've been fishing, regardless of where that happens to be, and between runs. The other bit of that, of course, being there are potential exceptions to the fishing rule. But generally speaking, it's somewhere 8 or more since the last time you fished.
Almost there.
That's a lot of dudes in a very small arena.
Yeah. So I've been
4 seconds though. Been fine.
freaking skulls.
Wide awake.
Numbskulls.
Freaking Skullmageddon.
Skullmageddon!
Fishes.
Fishy time. Catch the fish. It's gotta be the fishiest fish I've ever fished. It's a fish.
That's a bite.
Ooh, nice!
Perfect!
Slasion.
What's for sale?
Light of Ixion.
Did I take the egg? No, I have the Zeus
You have
thing.
the Zeus thing.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Save my money.
Save your obols.
More witches?
That chain lightning on the shot is so good. Oh, nice.
I tried to save it by hopping in it, but there's a lot of guys.
Many waves.
Hit the freaking reload. I'm fairly confident I haven't given Demeter anything. Screw it.
True.
Good Lady Demeter, you've shown me warmth and generosity.
You've not shown anyone warmth.
Please accept this as a small token.
Yeah, seriously.
An offering well suited for the season there, young Zagreus. In turn, as you are honorable and obedient, you'll have from me what the mortals have not.
I'm in your debt,
Oh
great
man,
Demeter.
you didn't give the mortals a horn?
No.
My foster brother's wayward son appears. I too once lost a child, Zagreus. I was quite foolish with her from the start. Her father was a base-born farm boy, worshipped me. He's gone as well, of course. Only the cold remains.
God's always getting it on with. Again,
Yeah.
the dash is the one that we need for
But
the thing, but Nurse Soul
is very strong.
So good. And
Prophecy foretold. Also,
that foretold a prophecy of some kind. And then we ran out of nectar, so I can't give any to Sisyphus.
yep. That's okay. You've got his shackles, so.
Yeah.
Prince, you've been gone for quite a while. Why, I heard tell you made it all the way outside.
I sure did.
And I believed it for a while there. Yet here you are. What happened, might I ask?
The mortal world is filled
I
with
made it
death.
out of here indeed, sir.
True.
I always said that I was leaving, but turns out there was good reason for me to come back. Not the least of which is visiting my friends from time to time.
Well, I am certainly delighted to hear that. So long as you achieved what you set out to do.
Nah.
But what brings you back again this way? More than a social visit, I presume.
You're right. I'm back because I'm leaving once again. Something I have to do if I get up there. Though I should be back before long either way, I guess.
Going to try and make it out of here again and again, is it? Well, they say repetition is the key to mastery, it's said.
That's
I'll send you
particularly funny coming from Sisyphus.
Yeah.
Repetition is key is sort of his existence at this point.
Yeah, it's sort of a thing he does.
Oh, money in the corner.
Alright. And we got saved up some money.
Charon's
Got
shop.
a shop. Ooh, Hermes.
Yeah. So if you want, yeah, Hermes. You also have.
Oh, Hermes is good. Ooh, attack faster is really good. Ooh, but hyper sprint's really good. And I don't have it.
That's true.
Oh my god.
As I say, attack being faster also just means that you'll have to reload more often.
Yeah.
Meg.
Please be Meg.
It won't be. It's Tisiphone.
Oh,
it's Meg.
Ah.
Zagreus was right.
I heard that you escaped. Then what are you still doing here? Forget something along the way?
Yeah.
No.
I just want to fight you.
You know, I think I'd rather fight you to the death again than try to answer either of those questions right now.
I don't know what you're up to, Zagreus, but I guess it doesn't matter either way. All that matters is you're not getting past me.
I get past you literally every time.
Set.
shoot right through her shots.
Oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Freaking reloads.
You're gonna have to do it. If you care, there's one of them witch ads way up in the corner there.
Oh, I know.
You also got her. So.
Yeah, I was like, I know, but I'm working on something real
Yeah.
quick. Don't worry about it.
Be seeing you around.
Okay, and then away we go.
Yeah, next floor. Soak up that juice.
Can take off the Zeusmotron now.
Aw, so close. Did you see how many encounters you did with it?
One.
Womp womp.
So, it'll happen next time.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I want to use to level up now?
Can take the broken spear point and just be a... No, that's not the one I was thinking
Yeah.
of. You can go back to your chaos boon. You could...
I mean, that would finish it. But, I don't like going for chaos after the first level.
That's fair.
Oh, I'll take your acorn.
Okay.
I like the acorn. I think I've mentioned that once or twice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I could have forced a chaos gate.
Yep.
But it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's awesome.
Everything is vaguely acceptable.
The Bone Hydra.
Oh, money.
Where? Where?
You destroyed everything but the one you needed. Good job.
I did it. Alright, oh. Come get me. Oh, that was sad.
You could cast.
I could have, but casting is for suckers. Eh.
Think of casting like a rifle to go with your gun. It's got a very, very slow reload.
A rifle to go with my gun? But the rifle is a gun.
Rifle to go with your LMG you got here.
Just eh.
Thank the gods.
Okay. We got nectar, which I need, and gems, which I need, but I need nectar.
Yeah. Nectar is the rarer thing. Uh-oh, it's the witches coming.
I don't think this is the big bad witch one. I think this is just a regular set of regular witches. Yeah. That wasn't the boss witches, that was just regular old regular witches.
Regular old regular witches, huh? It was a small area with a lot of witches. I kind of assumed that it was.
It's not something I necessarily wanted to deal with at the time, but...
Yeah. Also, looking at your boons, you probably could have taken the shackle for another spin.
Yeah, it would have worked for...
everything except your attack.
But my attack is most of my damage. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello. Goodbye.
Very nice.
Good enough to eat.
Oh, definitely getting level. Ooh, bronze skins. Ooh, all these are tempting.
Yeah.
But lightning strike.
Lightning strike is definitely a good call.
And then we got Demeter, Shop, and Artemis.
Artemis. If you can get support specialist.
Support specialist would be very good.
Support fire.
Crit for whatever is really. This is the
witch coming. There we go.
Everything is fine.
Yeah. Perfect.
He just bounced my shots back and forth between all of them. And it's fine.
You need to keep on toying with your prey. Here comes one of my finest blessings now.
Finest.
I can switch to a different boon.
I guess I'll take True Shot.
Yeah, True Shot's pretty good.
And then just gems. No choices, just gems.
Bleh. There's a cell over there.
That cast will find you wherever you went. Run! You said you just saw a cell?
Yeah, and money right there.
What is
you are spectacularly good at that.
Alright, we're gonna get Hermes, I think.
Yep.
It is
impressive in a way.
The game is doing it on purpose.
Of course. That's a lot of...
I couldn't get away from the slowly exploding thing.
I appreciate the strat. Take one hit so that you can deflect the other hits. It's genius.
Yes. I'm glad you saw through my strategy.
Lord Hermes.
Heard you got through pretty quick last time. Not bad, not bad.
Movement speed. I can be the fastest man alive.
Yeah?
Or I can get my spells back faster.
Pros and cons.
I'm gonna get greater haste because if I get another Hermes and he gives me the boon where I do more damage based on my movement speed, like that's real fast.
It's true.
I do not think so, boy.
Some spins to win.
Spin to win. Shoot the things. Bow, 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 bow. Not bad. So lots of gems.
I'll take that.
Now to collect.
I gotta take them and then I gotta take them.
And you've got the
get a palm.
Yep. You've got the better, darker thirst. So
the better, darker thirst.
Darker thirst. Dark thirst because it's dark thirst and darker thirst.
Gods grant me strength.
Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Even more chain lightning damage.
That starts scaling less favorably over time, but it's
I
still,
mean, so does everything.
yeah. And I am still hitting a lot, so I think overall it's still probably better. None of those vases were golden. So now I gotta fight the Hydra.
Yeah.
Remember me?
That's fishing.
Oh, did you see a fish
I
spot?
saw a fish spot.
Oh man.
Over to the right. Oh, look at your acorn. Gonna do you good.
Oh, see me nail that?
Yeah. saw a couple of resistance there. I think you may have
Yeah,
stood,
I think I
stood
was.
in a magma puddle for a second.
I was standing in the fire like an absolute scrub lord.
Bonk.
Not now.
Why are you hanging out up here?
Shields down.
Well,
Shields are down. Different power from, I don't know, thrusters.
just blow everything up.
Yeah.
You stop summoning crap.
He can't help it. He's the green one. That's what he does. The green one with the eggs on his throat. In case you're colorblind and can't tell the difference. See the egg sacs right there under his chin. This one there, the blue one with the ram horns. You know about just head slams with the rocks fall. Be careful, don't. That's the guy there.
I wanted to hang out with him. My best friend.
He's not though. The orange one has little weird bulbs on the sides of the sides and tops of his heads. He's the one that spews magma.
Okay, time to fish.
The pink one has the spikes. He shoots the waves.
He does the wave.
Yeah.
This is the most exciting part of any run.
Yeah.
Will he do it? Can he do it? Should he do it?
You're mine.
This Lavug.
Yeah.
The answer to all those questions is a solid maybe.
Look. If the recent recordings is anything
Boy, I warn
to tell you, but you didn't even look at the shop.
Yeah, I figured out. Look. Yeah, same money.
This is. It was like a week of good slugs.
A week of good slugs?
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, the other slug is next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thinking of recordings.
Say
and...
shush. Don't give away slugs.
That is look. You know what? If you all can figure out what the heck Tired James means by slug later in the week, then sure, you're just congratulations, you figured out the spoiler.
See, unfortunately, I speak Tired James. I'm fluent in Tired James.
That makes one of us.
Just going full Rambo over here. Oh, thought he was gonna die.
What do we have here?
It's Palm. You know this. You've seen plenty of them at this point. And just bronze skin level up.
Just two shot, do more damage. Alright, no, nothing over there. Man. So fast.
You're pretty fast.
Gotta go fast.
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
You don't gotta go fast.
Am going fast?
There you go. There are ways that you could make it so that you do gotta go fast. That's one of the punishment pacts. Which, at least the first layer of, not so bad. I don't know how bad it gets if you pump more heat into it yet.
If you pump up the jam. Oh, it's a hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Not a big deal.
That's fast.
Well, I got used to going fast. I just got done watching the AGDQ speedrun of this. Also, if you're into speedruns at all, that's been happening all week. You should watch that. Also, donate for a great cause and such.
For what it's worth, we're telling people now they should go watch AGDQ, which by the time this comes out, there's not a ton of GDQ left. Although
yeah, it'll still be going.
It'll still be going, and some of the good stuff is still yet to come, right? Is the Super Metroid run still the end of AGDQ this year?
I forget what the last
What the
run
lineup is.
here.
So, awesome games done quick. In case you're unfamiliar with the acronym, it's literally just a week-long charity event for speedrunning. Hades basically has a built-in timer, so it's great for speedruns.
Time to mix up my style.
Your foe's hard by your special move slower and take 30 damage.
Especially comes with rocket.
But my attack is faster and more accurate and gains 6. But for what I'm
bullets,
doing,
yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
It's not the one you wanted, but that's not bad.
And those shots will home a little bit.
Yes.
So.
And you've got the lightning on them. And
yeah. And I got the ricochet shot. Like, I'm just all about shooting bullets.
Ready.
speedruns are fun. I don't know what kind of games I would personally want to speedrun. I've done a speedrun of NES Mario that I'm like, that's pretty good, but it was like just over 8 minutes start to finish, which is nowhere close to the top of those speedrun boards.
Oh,
but I thought it was pretty good.
Speedrunning is hard, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're gonna get good at speedrunning. You basically have to pick a game and play it thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours. You know, before we started recording this, I was watching Mitch Flower Power doing some Mario 3 any% run or 100% runs, and he was already up to something like 4,400 attempts.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be good at it, it takes time.
It takes time and effort. Just like anything, as it turns out.
Yeah. Heck, by the time this video comes out, I will have done some speedrunning of my own.
Ooh.
On the old Twitch.
Yeah, was that last night? Based on when this came out?
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
Not necessarily last
night.
Not
necessarily. Oh, right.
But yesterday.
Farewell for now, sinister ball of butterflies.
So, and I'll assume I did great.
Special is stronger with a chance to deal crit. After you deal crit, a foe near it is marked, and then your foes take damage whenever they're the.
Well, we're hitting people with the bombs all the time, and we haven't upped that yet, so we'll just grab that.
Okay. More health.
Yeah, it's like the
you need the other ones for the prophecy, but
yeah, and the Artemis one isn't amazing as far as the ones are concerned. I kind of like the ones that have some kind of debuff, just because it's not a ton of my damage. The bomb is more just setting up my buffs.
Yep.
And for this particular build, anyway, there are builds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like the bomb is everything.
Once you get going in this game, this is like Nova Drift, one of those games you could try to do like builds.
Oh yeah. I saw you over here.
And there's still one more guy right there.
Yeah, I know, but the arrow guy was shooting at me from off screen, so I wasn't having that.
That's fair. And a little shop.
A little shop of horrors. I'll take the healy thingy.
Up. Trove.
Trove. I was gonna say, I hope that Trove isn't a healy thingy.
I mean, even if
it first.
Yeah, he's like, even if it was, I mean, you're missing a lot of health, so well, that was.
Blocky boys. There we go.
Nailed it.
Why do I bother?
Those shield guys are just such a time killer.
Yeah. They're a pain.
It's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with the gems just because it's a slightly easier encounter.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, gems gets you keys gets you nectar. Also, just keys, which we still need. Also, just food. And more food.
food over here.
Well, don't injure yourself trying to get to the food.
But I want to injure myself to get to the food, James.
It's like playing Mario and diving off a cliff to try to catch that one up.
Yeah. So you know exactly what it's like. Got him.
Well then.
Well, let's go see your friend Patroclus.
Patroclus!
Say I'm good on death defies.
Yeah. You could use a heal, or you could go zesty and go for power.
Forgive my indiscretions there, or don't, but I wished to apologize.
Well, good.
Think nothing of it, sir. Though, if there's something I could do to help, you'd tell me, wouldn't you?
You have no power to release me from this coil, I'm afraid.
I mean...
So just go on about your business.
He technically does.
Release me from this immortal coil.
So do you want the heals, do you want the power?
Where's Zestin?
I like it.
And then it looks like it's going to be right into boss time.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to do this because I can potentially get a heal this way.
That's true. Yeah, there's a heal.
Should come in useful.
Yeah, what the hey. Oh, the dash reflect is so good.
Yeah, Divine Dash is one of the best dashes in the game.
Yeah, what the heck.
Power of Olympus.
Yeah, just Deadly Flourish. Because I don't care about the damage of my other deflecting moves because them protecting and deflecting me is
the point. Yeah.
What makes them good. I don't care what damage they do.
Rematch.
See here, Asterius. The god-hated fiend is back once more to be destroyed by our joint righteous
How am I
fury.
God hated when I have so many boons?
God-hated. You'll have to be more specific. I have the gods on my side. Though, I suppose you do too. Why can't they make up their minds?
They're gods. That's what they do.
They have made up their minds. They stand united against darkness, as do I. With the exception of Asterius here, who serves the light. Let's serve it now, my friend. To battle!
I'm also going to point out that my father and the woman who raised me are both gods of darkness specifically. Also, your acorn is already done.
Yeah, I went in hard. Ow. Alright, can you just...
There you go.
What's that like? I assumed that he was about to go into his thing.
Oh, you were right.
Well, I assumed he was going to do it a little bit faster.
Well, then you were wrong. Man. You know, I will say, I think it a bit rude that the text at the top of the screen just calls him the Minotaur. He has a name. And I care more about it than Theseus. I'd rather say like Asterion and the douchebag. Asterius and the douchebag.
That sounds like a band name.
Like,
now up, Asterius and the douchebag.
Is that sort of like Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yes.
Horny and the Blowhard? Just block.
Alright. Get you to your next phase here.
Heifer and the Blowhard? Maybe better? Trying to think of a good band name for these two.
Okay. Heifer and the Blowhard seems pretty good. You want to shoot something at me? What?
flow.
There we go.
Very nice.
Frickin' guy.
Yeah.
One champion unseated. Until next time, good shade.
Until next time, good shade. I can feel myself concentrating harder when my health gets low and then I'm not talking.
Disappointing show from Theseus.
You gotta be my color commentary. I can't do it. I can't do it, James. I feel like I'm being extra safe. My goal is to never use the tooth, but just to have it.
I'll take this.
Just to have it, just in case.
Come through Elysium.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the tooth is more safe than the Egghorn, particularly for Hades, just because whenever I get hit by Hades, it's like by like a little love tap from one of his minions, or like the little like skull explosion that doesn't do a lot of damage. So I feel like getting the full res from Skelly is more beneficial. Also, fish! It's fish, James.
It is a fish. What kind of fish is it?
Oh, let's find out. What do you think it's gonna be?
Tuna.
I don't think there's a tuna in here.
There's not.
Oh, it's a Stonewall.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Huh. Ooh. Do you want to be zesty?
No.
But you could get the ability to never reload.
Yes, but I could give up something else.
Support fire.
Oh, well, there's support fire. Alright. And then...
Zeus's aid! Or static discharge, actually.
Static discharge is probably better, but we don't have an aid.
You don't have an aid. And that's
but
literally...
Zeus's aid isn't the greatest aid.
No, it's Zeus's aid does nothing for you. It's just extra damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna get static discharge and hope to get a better aid from
one of these. From Zeus or Artemis. I don't think you're getting a better aid.
Artemis's aid is better than Zeus's aid.
Not much.
Not much, but it is.
Debatable.
Oh, but
that's so tasty.
Just look at those. I shoot you and so many things happen.
And don't forget, with all of the extra things happening, you want to put a cast into something like that, so that all of those things are doing triple damage. Or each of those three different things are doing extra damage. There's words. Oh, there's money.
Oh, there was. I missed it in my haste.
The blasted giant bother has come back.
That's so violent.
just things explode.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Artemis' call. Yeah, we'll do it.
So the argument, by the way, is Artemis's call is much better against a single target versus Zeus's call hits an area.
Yeah, but Zeus's call, they have to be near you. Or Artemis, they don't have to be near you.
That's true.
And I don't necessarily want things to be.
Yeah, but the Hades fight is going to be it's a tight arena. Like, they're gonna be near you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. But they don't have to be near me.
No. A little shop there.
Anything I need.
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
I'm okay.
Your health is good, plus you got a big heal coming at some point. A lot of little
Got
rats.
him. Just squish a bunch of little tiny rats.
Yeah. Yeah, just damage rates the satyrs.
Freaking jerk satyrs. Oh,
Hey.
wow. Speed run!
I accept this message.
God gauge fills up faster. We don't have it
Yeah,
before. Yeah, I know, but...
There's also money there.
Oh, that's... it's
Wait.
fine. No, it's fine.
Oh, you have just enough for that anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
see?
So it's fine.
It's calculated.
Speedrun.
Speedrun!
Speedrun. Yeah, I failed card swipe 15 times. Cerberus devour.
The satyr sack. I would never devour the puppy.
He's a good pupper.
He's way too big. That'd be like a million meals.
He's guarding the gates of heck.
Oh, but he's a heckin' good pup.
He's a heckin' good pup.
I'm back, Father.
Hi, Dad.
You were never supposed to live. Took all of Nyx's strength to circumvent.
Better start a conversation.
Yeah.
Now you cannot stay dead. Such is the wry humor of the fates.
Look, they have a good time, those
Nyx
fates.
saved me. So according to the fates, I was never meant to be born, since neither you nor Mother are of the underworld, something like that. Or was it just another lie you told to Mother and whoever else?
You think everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet was appointed to me on certain conditions. Not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
You're like, bah, you think everything is a lie. A lot of the things I've told you have been lies.
But not everything.
You don't know anything. Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me. The fates said I would never have an heir. Perhaps this was all they meant.
It's like having an heir and having a son are two different things, dude. Oh, you gotta stick your cast in them so you do more damage.
Yeah.
We also only have to stick one cast in. We don't have to stick all three.
I think not.
Whee! Freaking reloads.
Hey man, you could have hammered. Or you could have anviled, I mean.
Yeah, and just hope for the best.
Now,
Greater call!
how vile that you drag Olympus into this. To me, wretches, destroy my king and
What in?
torment to you who speak of this.
It occurs to me, what on earth gave you a 5th God Gauge bar?
I think Artemis just has.
Artemis's call has 5?
Yeah. With the pop. Alright, James.
Yeah.
Color commentary. How am I doing?
You're doing pretty good. You got another greater call, but he's also lower on health.
Yeah. Just figure someone's got to be talking because I have a hard time.
It's fine. Alright, remember to dodge his wave. I always forget.
All right then, boy. You've stirred my anger.
Oh man, we've stirred him.
You stirred, not shaken?
You can't kill me.
Alright, now use your God call there, or do you want to...
Yeah. Did some decent damage.
Yeah. Not bad.
Whoop, whoop. Dun.
That was not the most ideal. Run away!
Oop.
Blah.
Got me.
Damn it. Think you can keep this up?
It's hard to not take a death at him at least once.
Just reload. Can I kill him
Yeah,
over
you can. You can. It's got a lob. Just take out that power of vengeance. Get him. Get him.
No.
I'll take care of this.
Yourself.
Oh, second one.
That's fine. I got plenty.
Yeah, you got 2 more still. And he's real low on health. And you got him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna machine gun down here.
Boom!
I'll have all my bullets bounce around.
Yeah.
No matter how many times you beat me, we're family. There's no escaping that.
Yeah, but so's the one outside.
Yeah.
So.
Shall not.
But I'm gonna.
Pass away.
There.
Yay.
Cyclops jerky!
Yeah.
It gets to stay on the list because it still had a use left.
We got the satyr sack so quick that I had the Cyclops jerky through the boss.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. Also, our current streak of 3. Can we actually do it? Like, can we actually do a
We're
streak
streaking to 10, baby.
Giggity. What?
My weapons can grow even stronger.
That's the goal.
Oh man.
We're gonna streak it to 10.
I
You can see those final credits in just the shortest time as possible.
Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse of the sun.
the fact that
then onward through the cold.
we're going for it is great.
Yeah.
But every time now it's like you did it. Oh, that means I could be the one to ruin it.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, all the pressure's on you now. Hi, Mom. Hold on a second. Oh, you got no fish. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we can talk.
Mother, I discovered how come Father led you to believe that I could not survive past birth. He didn't lie to you exactly, so he says.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? He told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Resurrection.
Well, it's also just that it's only a lie if it was intentional. Somebody can be just straight up wrong, and it makes it not a lie.
He thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion over the entire underworld.
In theory, a lie
He would never
requires
have an heir,
intent.
So he was led to understand. He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking, but why did you? How did you?
I mean, you know.
The fates are not known for making mistakes when it comes to such things.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess. Then raised me in your absence. The fates are her daughters, right? Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more.
Pulled a few strings.
In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and
More like threads.
by then you were gone.
Nyx.
What's the matter with these
Of course she
scissors?
was involved. I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him? And I never would have known unless that child, fully grown and having learned the truth, defied his father and then found me here.
Yeah, it's a whole string of events, really.
Yeah.
Yes, although we still don't know how come Father and Nyx never sent for you. Though, let me ask you something, Mother, if you please. If you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Would I have come back? To see my only child? Had I but known you lived, I would have gladly gone through hell again to see you, Zagreus. Of course I would have.
Well, good, because I live in hell.
Yeah.
You'd have to.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
I meant that.
It's just a hunch of mine. I'll be back.
And scene.
Father wanted her to leave, didn't he?
Alright, so we're uncovering more of the mystery.
Yeah.
And we beat Dad 3 times in a row now, baby.
Yeah, baby.
7 more in a row to go.
Yeah.
We could do it. I believe. Do you believe? I believe. And we'll continue the streak. We'll keep it alive. James will do it next time.
Next time.